What's going on, everything pro wrestling listeners? This is Jesse Carter over at the Pro Wrestling Shoot podcast. The Pro Wrestling Shoot podcast covers interviews from your favorite independent wrestling stars, along with some current AEW, Impact, and former WWE stars. We also cover some of your favorite classic pay-per-views from WWE, WCW, ECW, and Impact Wrestling. We also cover some current reviews on all AEW, WWE, and NXT pay-per-view events. Come check us out on all your favorite audio podcast platforms, including Spotify, Google Podcast, and Apple Podcasts. Follow us on our Facebook and Instagram pages over at the Pro Wrestling Shoot, and follow me on Twitter at Carter Inc. That's CARDERINC. All right, let's get back to Conrad and everything pro wrestling.
Wait, not yet. Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by the man in black, my brother and your brother, the one, the only, not Derek, the man they call Casey Briggs.
Hello. Can you hear me?
It's unbelievable to have you here, bro.
I love these sweaty balls.
If you guys are joining us, do us a favor. Make sure you are hitting the like button on the video. Also, leave us a 5-star frog splash on all of your audio devices. If you are listening on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Good Podcasts, there are many devices you can listen to us on, even Amazon Music now. And you guys can come show us some love on there with that. With that being said, we are going to get into this young intro, and then we are going to talk a little AEW Dynamite, get Casey's thoughts. If you got questions for him, put them in the chat. Let's do it.
Everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
Yes. Casey, it's good to have you here, bro. Tell the people where you came from today.
I came all the way from Oregon. Let's go. Pacific Northwest. Represent.
Big fan of the game Oregon Trail. It's a good game.
Yeah. I died of dysentery many a times on that game.
Good times for all if you've never gotten to play that as a kid. Me and Casey, longtime friends, used to work together. A lot of people probably thought, oh, there's no way this dude's real. There's no way that this guy, and they don't really know each other. They're just talking like that in the chat. No, we actually knew each other. And Casey's here to visit. So I had to have him on the show. So we had to set it up. Watch Dynamite live with EPW. He finally got to see what it was like. It's a process. It's something different.
Dude, it's so good getting to see Derek fall asleep in person. It's so good.
We do our thing on here, man, but show us some love. I can't wait to read some of the comments in the chat. Gotta show you guys some love. Let's get into it. First person to comment, Terrell. Make sure he got in a little before the show time, but I respect it and I love it. Everything pro wrestling. I like how Taz and Excalibur didn't hide their disappointment in the CM Punk announcement. Me and my family did the same expression. We said, why, with hands on our face. Terrell, you need to stop hating, number one. CM Punk's coming back. And guess what? On June 17th, I'm going to say the same thing that I heard a wise man named Phil from Grab City say on Twitter tonight. I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear no more complaining about Punk. I don't want to hear any more love about Punk. Let's just talk about what he's doing in the ring. It's over. It's done. And I hope you guys are all around. If I do a review of that Collision show, I got some plans for it. It's going to be fun.
CM Punk is the man in my book, so you're wrong.
Everything Pro Wrestling. I also noticed a sub message in the Collision main event. The Elite are going to join Bullet Club in the war against CM. I don't know why you censored his name in FTR. Whose side will Joe be on? Things to watch. We'll get into the main event momentarily. Sir Quill says, Conrad, Derek in chat. Sir Quills is here to enjoy another AEW Dynamite review. The ending to the main event was absolute trash. I will disagree with you on that. I thought it was a fine ending, Quills.
Hard to disagree.
I like it. They had a good. We'll get into it when we talk the main event. On a serious topic, though, is everyone doing okay through this wildfire smoke? Derek, Conrad, and everyone, how are you holding up? It's really scary and bad here in NYC. I was out in it. I'm okay here. I don't think it's as bad. I just hope everyone's being safe. Just take the precautions that people are advising. That's all I could say.
For sure. As someone from the Pacific Northwest, we get crazy wildfires almost every year. Well, just be safe if you have to go out in it. Mask up if you're home. Shut your windows, seal your doors, and get an air purifier if you can.
Matt Lopez says, good evening all. Hello, Matt. How are you? Eric says, I'm sick of Ricky getting fucked over.
Oh, we just went with it. Okay.
Babyface. Hey, baby faces. That's what they do, Eric. That's what they do to them.
Yeah.
I see someone talking about it was Orange Skies out there. The ending was some type of trash. WWE would do that ref bump. I was thinking, oh no, not this bull jive. Really? I didn't mind it. The air in Lower Manhattan smelled like burnt wood today. And everyone's talking about it. I'm trying to get to everyone who is here. BJ said we had a bit of haze down here in West Virginia. I saw some pics of the states above us. Y'all be safe. Casey said, let's go. Casey, how are you in the chat? Oh, wait, he's right here. He's right here. I feel like I'm going to be a hater on this episode. Come on, Beach.
It sounds like you're not the hater, though. Like it sounds like there's a few people, BJ.
That's Derek for sure. Derek is the hater.
Yeah.
Yes, Matt brought it up, and I was going to start off with this, but RIP to the Iron Sheik. Sheiky baby. Bubba, we can't.
RIP to the Iron Sheik, and for him, one last time, fuck Hulk Hogan.
Fuck Hulk Hogan. Love Sheik for that forever, man. Gonna miss the Sheik, man. Let's see here. Everyone's putting RIP. Lucas Thomas says, yes, this show, sorry, Conrad, but I'm gonna be the hater tonight. A lot of people want to be the hater. Bro, where is Derek? Boo, Derek's downstairs. he's here. He watched the show with us.
Derek is downstairs napping, okay?
Derek gave up his seat for Casey tonight. All right, Casey came a long way.
I will try to hold it down. I flew a long ways to be on this show. I only had to pay a sweet $2,000 to get the spot. You know,
it can be yours for $3,000 starting next week. Though, if you want to be on everything pro wrestling,
they put you up on the couch. It's nice.
Make sure you send it to our partners, Derek and Sons Painting Company, and send us the check.
But do know they wash the pillows for you.
We do wash the pillows here. Fluff them too. Hubbard Wrestling Weekly. Conrad, what's going on, Sean? Much appreciated, my friend. Clash of the Podcast live every Monday at 6:05 p.m. Make sure you join us for that. Renegade L2K, he is in Cali. He said, how are them Orange Skies, Conrad? We're doing all right here, bro. Sir Quill said, Casey, what's going on, bro? People showing the love. Salute. Kenneth Paul, let's go, Conrad. Did I call it? Someone in AEW heard my idea. Gun Club joining with Jay White. I feel good. For real. Ace, one of the mods in the chat. Conrad, Casey, what up, chat? I'll give you the two sweet, bro. I'll throw it up to you.
What's up?
What's going on? Vanilla and Caramel, what is going on? What's up, Jocelyn? What's up? Derek put the salt down already, so it's all good. It's all good up in here. Sick saying sup. What up, Sick?
What's up?
Jacoby, sup, Conrad and Casey. What is up? We're getting a lot of love. You don't want to talk about Punk no more? Cool. Let's talk about them Collision ticket sales. So I do have a problem with this. Did CM Punk not call this back when he had the meltdown? That you're killing my value? They did exactly that. I totally disagree. Like, CM Punk's supposed to sell all these tickets now. The damage has been done. The Elite's damage is done on them too. Until they all decide to make up or they can get their fans to buy back into the other person and vice versa, damage is done.
I agree.
Punk fans don't like the Elite and they have split their roster. You've started a civil war within AEW with your fans. Not good. Meanwhile, WWE is united, even though it may be behind jerks. That's what they did. Can't wait for that Collision review of Punk gets choked out by Joe. I said I would have Joe beat Punk if they had their first match against each other. Punk can never beat Joe. That's the story.
We'll get to my prediction for that when we talk about that.
Way to put a damper on a rather good episode with that deplorable finish in the main event. We'll get to that. RIP to Iron Sheik. There's Derek in the chat. Derek saying yo. Ricky Spanish needs to win. One time for the one time. I know it's not Derek, but just because he's not here. Ricky. I don't know why I have to do this. Spanish. Stelios Cantos. Let me see here. Don't use my phrase, only Derek. Derek's not here, man. I gotta pay the bills, Jocelyn. I gotta pay the bills. Derek can't say the phrase if it's not for me, so I had to give him that. I had to give it for Deanna. I already hear TK got them wildfires. Wow. Excuse. Wow. Hating, bro. Thank you, Casey, for the comment earlier. I remember that West Coast fires from 2021 that reached here to NYC. I think it was called 2021, the one where Washington, Oregon, and Cali had fires.
Yeah.
That jabroni Hulk Hogan. As a professional hater myself, I can respect the will to be a hater. Count your days, MJF, somebody said. Yes. Rob, pizza's clutch, gentlemen. All good, Rob. All good. See, party up in here. E in the house. What's good? Brandon, I see you as well. You say Europe.
See, Deanna knows Howard Johnson over here. That's him.
What do you mean?
So Howard Johnson of you to give the man a spot.
Oh, I don't know who Howard Johnson is.
It's Hotel, man.
Holiday Inn. If you got to. No.
Move on.
Moving on. House party pillow fight. No pillow fights.
If I have anything to say about it, we will.
I will not have that because, as you can see, I always push my glasses up. All right, I do not need these things bent or anything happening to them. Let's get into this. We spent 10 minutes just going over randomness, wildness, having fun, but let's get into this AEW Dynamite show, shall we? Let's start off here with the opening contest for tonight. Ding, ding, ding. We had the AEW International Champion, Orange Cassidy, taking on Swerve Strickland. I questioned in the beginning of this match, was this the night to take the belt off of Orange? Would they do it?
Derek said yes, no, yes, no, yes,
maybe,
no.
Derek, you change up your beard. I got nothing.
That's the only thing different.
So Renegade L2K says they swerved. I don't mind. ESET match of the night. I'm looking at this. That might have been my favorite match too that I was most into, but I could see some people having different opinions. Maybe not my favorite segment of the night, though. We'll get into that. Swerve should have won this match. People are saying match of the night. Original Biggie, Obi-Wan. What's good? Original Biggie. I missed you, bro. Hope things are well. What do you guys think? Casey, I'm going to throw it to you. I mean, we don't have to get into every move of the match, but we had some good back and forth in this, some double downs. Death Valley driver on the apron.
Hardest part of the ring, by the way.
Always. Orange gets too close, near falls, runs into Prince Nana on the apron. Prince Nana, shout out to you, bro. You know why. On the apron, Swerve crashes into him. Orange punch, beach break. Swerve kicks out. They gave Swerve a lot here.
Yes, they did. As you well know, I'm not the biggest fan of Orange Cassidy's current title reign. Not that I don't like Orange. I like him. Not that I don't like him as the international champion. I like him as the IC. But it's getting long in the tooth. And the stuff they've had this guy overcome in his it's getting ridiculous. Like, God himself couldn't come down and smite this man at this point. Like, it's insane.
It's pretty wild, the stuff that happens in this. He got hit with that low drop kick, which I think that should be Swerve's finish. I like that better than the double stomp. It's just a cool kick to the side of the head. Then he hits the double stomp. We think it's over. Orange kicks out. Orange reverses a JML driver they go like back and forth, loop-de-loop. Swerve grabs the tights. Orange flips him one more time, grabs the tight. 1, 2, 3. Hey, heck of a play. Orange Cassidy retains once again.
Doing what he needs to in order to keep the belt.
Turnabout is fair play. I'm just remembering what they would say for Hogan or anyone else when they did it.
Yeah. So my whole thing is just who's going to be the one to finally take the belt off him.
Is it someone from New Japan for Forbidden Door, maybe?
It could be.
Could you go with like Osprey's already in a match, which we'll get into that card later, but I don't know what you do then with this.
I don't really either. It could be, I know Derek earlier mentioned someone from, Collision, like a Miro or an Andrade. I wouldn't mind seeing one of those guys. Personally, I think more Miro, because at least that guy has been seen on television very briefly. So, and I would like seeing him just come back and be dominant.
And that could be what he told Tony in the office. He went in the office and said, I want a title shot when I come back. If I don't get the title shot, I'm not coming back. Tony said, listen, I needed him on TV. We got this new show. I needed it. I'm sorry, Orange. This is your match right now. Boom. Break back. Make humble.
But you're also putting in you're building in the excuse for Orange so that it's not a complete demolishment. You already have the tape on his neck and back, which what does Miro's finisher really attack is right there. That's
his neck, his back, that tootie and that crack. All right, I'm sorry. And I censored that for the kids because back in high school, we definitely used to sing the real song. I still believe Nick Wayne will be involved in the fold and Swerve will get the title. Nick Wayne is coming. He is if you're West Coast, that's your top indie guy. I think he's going to be a big deal in AEW in the future.
Nick Wayne is great.
Swerve's getting that belt at Forbidden Door 2 or All In at Wembley. Could happen. E says, I'm cool with OJ retaining. The juice was loose. That lines up too well for us here in Buffalo. I'm not going to touch that. Yeah. OC, a.k.a. 98 Goldberg, has been something in the chat.
Yep.
OC defends the title more than any of the others, but I think Swerve should have won. I'm not mad at that, Dean. I thought he was going to get it tonight, truthfully. Where's the stun gun? We in the hater seat tonight, man. I thought D was bad. Nah, listen, Casey's always felt this way about Orange, though, for weeks. Even with the match with, like, the Blade, or was it Butcher? He kicked out of, like, getting a pipe shot to the back, and I was like, that was a little, like, come on.
That's what I'm saying. He's, like, overcoming, like, weapon shots and, like, legit finishers and whatnot. I don't know. Whatever. Like I said, I could see, I kind of agree with D. I can see Miro taking it from him.
Yeah, because we're just trying to figure out who's the one then. OC and Swerve was an awesome match, hands down match of the night. I'm happy OC retained, but I honestly thought when Swerve kicked out of the orange punch in the beach break, he was going to win and should have won. Derek flipped that way too. Then he flipped back. Then he flipped again. Defensive belt more than part-time Roman Reigns. Truthfully, Roman, I think, has more defenses than MJF too. We're going to be honest about the counts. Swerve versus OC for the International Championship was a fantastic match. Let's see. OC is guilty of killing it in all these matches. Y'all get bored too fast. No, I don't have an issue with OC in him winning. But I hear Casey's points though. Like he's kicking out
I don't want you to think that like this match was awesome. Like I'm just kind of looking at the bigger picture. The match itself tonight was fantastic.
And I think I even told Casey recently that there was a match with OC where he kind of did like the kicks and stuff, and I thought it ruined the opponent. It was like a tag match, and I said, why did they do that to them? Like if they sat there and they had to look foolish for a second. I'm like, you look silly, like attack.
I can't remember who that was, but yeah.
Yeah, it's just when you do this stuff, it's got to be done correctly and right, and sometimes it lines up and sometimes it doesn't. But I thought tonight was a fantastic match. Nick Wayne will shock us and beat Orange, and he will be around in July. Ooh, you guys are calling Nick Wayne winning. That is crazy. What up, Chad? See you in the chat. E's putting up the oranges for my man, Orange Cassidy. Who's Miro? I don't acknowledge quitters. Is Lashley done with Lana? He didn't have a problem with that storyline. Didn't walk out of WWE for that. I don't know what. Miro has really lost a leg to stand on, in my opinion, when it comes to that. I don't know what happened. I have nothing to say. Andrade really doesn't have much of one to stand on either. Orange Cassidy is pretty much immortal at this point, but now who's the one to dethrone him? Yeah, we talked about Miro before with that. What's a butcher to a god? What's a pipe to a non-believer? TU right on OC. I must have missed what he said. I was the one that said OC should be number one contender for MJF after that Pillars match. You could definitely put Orange in that spot again. I could see him main eventing a show. They might need him.
Ooh, I like BJ. I like BJ.
Is AEW in here? Hello, All Elite Wrestling. Much appreciated. I don't know if it's the real one, but you're more than welcome. Subscribe to the channel. We appreciate you over here. BJ said Pac at Wembley. Pac could be the one. How would you guys feel about Pac dethroning him?
I think it'd be. I love Pac, and I've mentioned him to you a couple times over the last few weeks. So, BJ, I like it. I can get down with that.
Y'all love strong champs until you see one. I'm telling you go back and just watch some of the matches though, where he's like kicking out stuff. You're like, bro, that's a lot, man. Like I said, I don't have as much of a problem with it as others, but I hear their point to it. Feed OC to Roosh. Apparently, Roosh is in the naughty chair, timeout chair right now. I don't know what happened in that match, but according to people who know wrestling, they said Roosh was jacking up Jungle Boy for real in the ring.
Good.
That's AEW. Has the check mark. Someone said, "Oh, AEW, much appreciated. That's dope. Thank you." Who doesn't like a BJ? What up, BJ in the chat? Everybody BJ love. Nothing wrong with that. OC's been the workhorse champion right now. Hey, AEW, let Conrad get that AEW Games Get an interview. I'll take it. Authentic AEW here tonight. Welcome. Thank you. Man, I'm feeling the love, man. Thank you, AEW. I appreciate it. Let's get into the next. Oh, after the match, the lights went out for mad long. Long.
Well, Sting's got some bad knees. He's a little older, okay?
Yeah, Sting had to get out there. I thought Sabu was coming back when I heard. I was like, it's been a long time. Who's making the save for OC? And do you guys feel weird when like the best friends aren't the people to make the save? I mean, I guess good guys can help good guys at any time, but I'm just like, where's your friends?
No, 100%. It's weird. I
know what it is though. We've talked. It's the star level.
Yeah.
Like, is Chuck Taylor really going to be running people off? Like,
no. If Chuck Taylor's the one coming out, I'm not. I'll stay and fight that one.
Jungle Boy got Molly Wops. I like I said, I don't know what happened with that. I get it. Booking Vince had us all thinking it was a scene from Black. Y'all get to run. Stop. Ruth tried to take Jungle Boy and make a Jungle Man. I got nothing. Sting and Darby come out. They make the save. I think it was a star power thing, and we're going to end up getting a matchup with the Mogul Embassy and
Yeah, BJ. I know that they had a match to prep for, but still.
Nah, that's a good cop-out. I like a good cop-out when I hear one. That's a good cop-out
We've seen wrestlers come out and make saves before when they still had
Sting's finishing his Nutri-Crate bar while Orange is getting his ass whooped. That's garbage.
Hey, man, it's better than Jeff dancing at the top of the ramp while his brother gets destroyed.
No comments. Shout out to Matt for clarifying that was not a botch at the pay-per-view. We will have to retract our statement based on Matt.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just saying.
Once again, trying to cover for his brother.
Ricky Starks and Jay White, they show a little promo package for it, and out comes Bryan Danielson. Somebody's gonna get that.
Yeah.
He comes out, he gets his own entrance. And we also have Chaos coming out. Now, Chaos is the best friends and Rocky Romero. Rocky and Trent, formerly known as Roppongi Vice. Love that tag team. Many great bouts with the Young Bucks. If you guys have New Japan World, I would recommend you check it out. They were great junior heavyweight tag team champions. I don't know, man. I don't know. With this one, BCC comes out. Wild Thing. That menace Wheeler Yuta's out there in the streets just being Wheeler Yuta. Dennis the Menace, Captain Planet, beating people up for fucking no reason.
Wheeler Yuta's the man.
I love Wheeler Yuta. He's got that dog in him. They come out and they just immediately go after him. Chuck Taylor threw a chair at somebody. Was it Claudio?
I think it was it Claudio? Yeah.
Yeah, Claudio ate one real bad.
Yeah.
Payback was coming later tonight.
100%.
Moxley's got hit with some good double team moves with this, and we're going to fast forward right to the finish because trios matches are hard to write notes for. Trent tried to do a moonsault to stop Claudio. Claudio caught this man with a European uppercut that was a thing of beauty.
Dude, this thing looks so vicious.
At first we were like, oh, great moonsault by God.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Oh, man.
That was really good. After the moonsault, eats the uppercut. We have the brutal. Chuck Taylor got elbowed to infinity. So when I'm telling you the rest of this, just imagine Chuck Taylor still getting these elbows to the face by Wheeler Yuta. The boy is a menace. He put them paws on Chuck Taylor.
And that's why he's my favorite, because anyone who will just elbow Chuck Taylor into oblivion like that, just love it.
I hear you. I hear you on that. The elbows are continuing. Moxley chokes out Rocky Romero. Rocky's office. He's got to take the pinfall. He's there.
Yeah.
Choke out. It's over. And they set this match up because Chaos in New Japan Pro Wrestling, for those who don't know, is Okada's faction over there. He is the leader of Chaos and BCC. I don't know if they're trying to equate. Maybe Danielson's the leader. I'm not trying to start nothing. I'm just saying. But that is the matchup that was announced at New Japan Dominion this week. It is going to be Bryan Danielson at Forbidden Door versus Okada.
I am so jealous that you're going.
My pants were soiled the moment that I saw this. This is going to be great. This match is going to rock. This match is going to insert whatever word you want. It's going to bang. It's going to be great. And I'm looking forward to this. This is a dream match. Like when we talk dream match, I know that gets thrown around a lot. This is a dream match in my opinion.
100%. I can't wait to watch this show. Like I said, I'm insanely jealous that you'll be there live. Amazing.
Sting was backstage eating a hot dog like Taker did, having mustard on his face. When did Taker have mustard? I hope you're not talking about that time when Taker got burned, bro, because Taker did have like little splotches right there.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. Someone definitely got fired for that.
I will say, though, speaking of hot dogs, I mentioned it while we were watching it. Shivani looked like a hot dog. He had the red shirt with the yellow mustard tie. Like, that dude looked like a hot dog tonight.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, all right? Ain't nothing wrong with a good old-fashioned hot dog. It's the summertime. Ethan Page is getting repackaged as Ethan Hardy, somebody said. Yeah, that's coming up too. Fact, Sting and Darby were praying, somebody said. Okada getting his effing head kicked in. Roppongi Vice. Summer of Tokyo, CM Punk stealing my shine. What up, Tokyo the Menace? Let's see. So it looks like Hook and JB could be heading for a tag title match. I don't know if that happens. Someone said the dun dun dun. It could be. Okada is going to whip Bryan's ass. Somebody said Yuta was wild all night. I love seeing it. Telling you, Yuta's about to take one of them ROH titles again, I think. BCC versus Chaos was very good. Chaos is getting the upper hand. Yeah, it was just a pure beatdown. Yuta and them paws. I like it. We hating on Dustin, the Kentucky gentleman. Best Friend needs a title run for them in the parking lot and arcade. But I can see them getting the trios titles. I don't see Best Friends winning the tag. I don't know why. Maybe that's just me. I can see them with Orange winning the trios, though. I felt like that was going to happen eventually, but they kind of went away from it. Rather get burned than have a match with Bill Goldberg. 4 out of 10 pyrotech. Make it a bacon wrapped hot dog. Okay. All right. Kenny Omega Ospreay 2, someone mentioned. Darby was trying to teach Sting skateboard moves. He was like, yeah, this is how you do a pop shove at Sting.
Well, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, Sting's out there wilding. Like, yeah, we're going to get this.
I would pay money to see Sting ollie.
To New Jack's theme, though. It's got to be while he's trying to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
After this, we get the Hung Bucks. They challenge BCC to a trios match next week.
Adam Page is terrible at talking.
Okada did that dude in Noah dirty. Did y'all see that clap? Yeah, he definitely did. He's also, I think he's going to be in the G1 with Eddie Kingston. Goldberg and the WCW screwed Brett. Sting jack off the balcony.
Oh my God.
When I read that I was definitely going to read that way wrong for the record.
Make sure you put the emphasis on the right syllable.
Yeah. Put that young comma in there for me. I need a little comma in there. If not, you got to put the JR hat at least next to it next time. Cowboy fella, how you doing? So they make their challenge. MJF comes out. Now, this was a segment I was personally looking forward to, and I love this one. Maxwell Jacob Friedman comes out, and he cuts a promo. Now, me and Case were watching this live. I don't even have notes on everything that was said. But MJF did his usual run-of-the-mill. I'm going to run down your town. You're all idiots. You suck. Your mom, your dad, you're this, you're that, right? He does that. We're kind of like, this isn't working. This isn't working.
Yeah.
And then I kind of told Casey, like, yo, bro, he works best when he has someone to work off of, because you know how the promos always start with Towns. Adam Cole comes out, and then they kick this shit up a notch. I thought this was a really, really good promo here. Sting doing Ollie's and Fight Forever.
I need to see it.
Matt, just we'll put up a clip. You send me that clip. Bacon wrap hot dog. That's literally pork wrapped in pork, not judging, but what the F y'all on, man? Eat a bowl of vegetable for heart's sake. Come on, E. Gotta chill with the cowboy hat, bro.
Oh man.
MJF got owned by Cole tonight.
Hey, I don't necessarily disagree. Yeah. I am virginity. But yeah, no. MJF's promo at first was just kind of generic by the books, and for someone who's capable of greatness on the microphone, I just was like, it's not his best work. But yeah, once Adam Cole came out and he actually had someone to play off of, this promo went to another level.
Fan-freaking-tastic. Adam Cole is someone who I think I've been sleep on for a while at the wheel. Like, Adam Cole is really, really good. And I think we forget that sometimes because he's kind of been like, you know, in the upper to middle card a little bit. He's kind of just been hanging around. Some of his storylines have been dropped, things like that, right? This dude came out here tonight and showed why he is a star. He crushed it, in my opinion. I would love to hear what people are saying. MJF definitely like big up in Vince McMahon, total heel move, and Vince McMahon got FU chance basically. He says MJF was Triple H 2000s tonight. I can see that. He definitely had heat. We need JR on the mic though. Damn him! Choke slam him, Kane! Choke slam him!
Terrell with my favorite line of the promo.
But then Cole was like, "Oh God, can we say that the piss test?"
I'm just quoting what Adam Cole said. I am making no allegations whatsoever. I am just quoting Adam Cole in the promo.
We do not believe in slander here at EPW.
100%. But it was a great line by Adam Cole.
Yeah, he told him let's take a piss test because he was bringing up all that. Adam Cole's supposed to get his hair cut. He was going to be Keith Lee's manager instead of wrestler,
and insulting his body and stuff. So yeah,
I like it. It's Pro Wrestling 101. MJF and Adam Cole was another definition of a money segment. Have Adam Cole be the one to dethrone MJF. I don't know if they're going to do that.
Quills, well, I wouldn't mind seeing Adam Cole as champ and seeing him beat MJF. The problem is it's just not time for MJF to lose the belt yet. I just don't feel that. He's got to hold that belt a little longer.
I feel like we're going to see it until 2024.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say you're crazy for that, but
how bad did that girl break up with MJF that needs to be brought up in every one of his feuds? Brian, Jungle Boy, Sammy Cole. Yeah, I mean, she was a nice lady. She was a great painter.
She's a paint. I was just going to say, great artist. Artist.
Yeah, I love some of her work. I wish I could have gotten my hands on it when they had to discount it, but I was like, I can't spend that kind of money on it.
Yeah.
I'm shocked they didn't make references to Britt replacing MJF as one of the four pillars. I thought they would have. Pro Wrestler Shoot in the house. Yo, what's good? What's good? We need that old Jay White tonight for Jay White.
Yeah.
I could not believe they went there. Yeah, they went far, but I thought it definitely turned it up a notch. Thoughts on story time with Adam Cole, baby? I actually don't like when he says that sometimes. I think it comes off as like, but that's just a me thing. Literally, MJF is on. Yo, can't say that. I can't say that. Got no reception in this Walmart, but I finally got signal. Sorry, I'm late.
It's like they made Walmarts out of lead paint.
Rob says, knock over JR's coffee and waste some damn Dippin' Dots every week to get some passion out of his delivery. Not the damn Dippin' Dots.
Oh, my God. You know how I feel about that, man.
Watch out, idiot. JR gets mad. Cole went back. Oh, Cole went after the back knee. Woo! Like when Steiner told WWE he'd take the same test if they send a limo with trips in the back. Oh, Lord. I've been saying it for over a year. M douche F and they just caught on. Shaking my head. Yeah, that has been what you've been saying. Casey, you may be right in the case of, in your opinion, when is the time to take the belt off MJF, and who do you want to dethrone him?
I'm not sure when the time is. I think he's got to reign for a little while. Like CJ said, possibly till next year. I wouldn't be mad at it if it's at least till later this year. What's the last pay-per-view of the year? Full year. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. But I know who I want to dethrone him, and it's Darby Allin. They've just built those two up with a feud. Like the two, I know. And Ricky Starks has hated on the term pillars. You know, they're two of the main pillars of the company. Two of the young guys that have been there and come up with the company, and they've just done a great job over the years of pitting those two against each other. And
there doesn't have to just be 4 pillars too. I think that's a mistake that people are making with the whole
with the pillars of the company. No, yeah. I agree. Like plenty of buildings with pillars have more than 4 pillars. It's you're allowed to have.
Tony can use that line for the record because I know he will.
Yeah,
there's a lot of buildings with a lot of pillars everywhere. I got this.
A lot of pillars.
No, he's been. You know what? He's been better in those backstage segments.
No,
I have to get whoever's shooting those. They got patience, time. They're like, Tony, stop blinking. I feel
like they have like one of those metronomes, and they're like, Tony, just focus on this. Breathe.
You're good. Following up from that, we got a great promo. We know where this is going. It sounds like a world title match. There's an eliminator match next week between Adam Cole and MJF. We're going to get into that momentarily for next week's card. Hardy Boys make Ethan Page apologize. Sorry, I'm thinking of South Park. Apologize to the black delegation with his pants down, but they make him apologize to Isaiah Cassidy, brother Zay. This Hardy Boys Ethan Page stuff really long. I don't know what's the end game for this. Could Ethan Page turn face? I feel like this is the end of the firm.
It's got to be the end of the firm. I mean, with what happened in the main event, which we'll get to in a minute, but
I'm trying not to give ROH spoilers, but I know some of the stuff that's been going on. There's been some movement within a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Where am I? Speaking of JR, All Elite Wrestling, where's the JR barbecue sauce merch advertisements? Gotta hook it up, man. Gotta hook it up. I don't know if AEW's still in the chat or not. E put in the dead face. MJF has to be the greatest on the mic at this point. I'm really excited for this feud. I think it'll be better than the 4 pillars. It'll have more focus. Darby makes the most sense, and I agree with that assessment. Yeah, that's who I think it could be too. He's definitely one of my picks to take the belt off. Question for Conrad and Casey in the chat. Who's the best heel right now, MJF or Dominic Mysterio?
Ooh, I think as far as actual skills and ability, I'll go MJF. Dominic, even though I don't watch that company a lot, I still try to stay aware of it, and I know that he gets nuclear heat, but I will raise you one, and I will say Don Callis, which we'll get to in a second.
Old Don. Old jerky Don. It's down where T with the rough. E said, apologize. Apologize. That match was painful, rough. MJF shouldn't feel too bad. Could have been carrying Cross. Dude never bounced back from that NXT. I said the same thing, Sick. That moment when he was like, you got the girl, you got the smoke, you know what they do to make me feel special around here? They ring the freaking bell. And I was like, bro, give this man the title because he was done.
But I love that MJF referenced that in the promo tonight.
Because a heel's supposed to be a little doucher, and he just stole the exact same promo.
Yep.
Dustin, what up? Appreciate you being in here, Dustin. Thank you for joining us. Movement, big bill for ROH champ. I didn't say that now. Hold on. Maybe that could happen, but I didn't say that. I don't think that's the next move they need to make. Was the firm truly a thing? Anyway, that's a good point. Because I think plans got shot once Punk got hurt.
Touche, Quills, touche.
They messed up.
What are you talking about, Rob? What are you talking about? Nightmare Collective. I'm waiting for their big comeback.
Shout out to Luther, man. Dom or Don, someone said. It's big moves. Yo, it's racist as F. MJF goes up against Adam Cole forbidding door because he doesn't give a shit about New Japan Pro Wrestling. I mean, that's been his gimmick, but I don't think they're gonna do that match at Forbidden Door. I think they're gonna hold off for a long time on this match, possibly. Darby for AEW World Champion. We'll see. I mean, I couldn't. Could you see them making that match at Forbidden Door instead? Cole and MJF. I don't see it. You're already doing a match next week against them.
I don't know if you do it at Forbidden Door. Because I don't want Cole and MJF to get overshadowed by Okada Danielson.
And that's like a pay-per-view. I keep telling people this. That's a pay-per-view for us fans. If I hear one more person talk about the damn casuals wouldn't be looking this shit up talking to us. All right? Cut it out.
Yeah.
Cut it out with that. Cross momentum. Tywin Cole spoke. Shout out to Sonata. Wait, or who was that? Sandra retiring. Oh, I didn't know that. The gear maker for all of them. She does Sammy's gear a lot. Wonder if she'll go in the WWE Hall of Fame. I think they should recognize those people backstage as well. Even if it's just by one award, you just pass them out to people, but you should recognize the people backstage.
Yeah.
Dustin saying all in. I could see it going down that long. CM Punk took down the Firm. Come on. That's not Punk's fault that happened. Watch that match. Will be on an episode of Collision. You wrong. You wrong, E. See? Moving forward. Let's get into JungleHook versus the homies, Preston Vance and Dralistico. I still think Roosh is on his timeout here, but Casey, I'm going to defer to you early with this one. What did you think of this matchup?
Tornado tags are always hectic, but no, I mean, I think 3 of these 4 guys are solid. I love Hook.
Which one
Vance
of these is not like the other?
And Dralistico. But I will say, I noticed something. I pointed it out to you when we were watching the match. Ripping off a luchador's mask typically is a heel thing to do. It's typically something you see heels do. And who did it during this match? Well,
he came out and turned heel again.
yeah. We saw Jack Perry do it. I'm just saying. And last week with the chair and everything, they're
laying it on a little for us.
They're teasing it. They better come through with it. They better not tease it and then never do it. So
Hook's the one who did turns heel.
Yeah.
Like
Hook turns heel on him. No,
my dad told me to look out for guys like you. Red Hook, baby, Red Hook.
Yeah. So I don't know. In order for me to care about Jack Perry at this point, he needs to turn heel. He's too bland as a baby face. And I don't know. He's from Hollywood, just Hollywood Jack Perry. That's what he needs to be. Like
city boy.
Just have him come out in the leather jacket, put some shades on him, and just trim up those mutton chops as well. Just make him look like a pretty boy.
Hold on here. We're getting a bunch of comments in this. In the end, Hook hit a big Taz place. Jungle Boy got the win with the snare trap on Dralistico. Can Dralistico get some dubs, bro? Like, he has none. I feel like if someone can show me matches where he's won that's not on, like, Dark or something, because I haven't seen him win a single match.
Can Preston Vance? That dude looks like $1 million.
Yeah. I hope he's not hurt because of I always feel like he's always in like that third wheel kind of role, and I'm like, no, this is the guy out of all
I did like the
building.
suplex through the table, by the way.
It was scary, but it was good, but it was scary. For some of those suplexes were scary.
Well, that suplex on
Dralistico was the worst.
Yeah, when he suplexed him on the outside, whoo boy, that was close to the top of the dome.
Let me see here. Someone said Darby for world champ. Matt Lopez said that. I think Matt's going to turn on Ethan, or Matt's going to turn Ethan into karate. I forgot what he called himself. Was it Karate Kid? No, it was something else. He has a different name. Karate Man, I believe is what it is. About to do Solo's finisher. I clicked sad face by accident. Let's see here. Boom, boom. I think I went up too far. Let me see. Yeah. I need that Jungle Boy Hook heel turn on Hook. I think you'll get it. Dustin, MJF was working strong style 2 or 3 matches ago, hitting rolling elbows like Masato Tanaka. Yeah, dude, in reality, I think MJF watches all of that stuff. Don't let him fool you with that. But I think he wants a big match up there. He's going to
do it. MJF's just he's amazing at character work. He's amazing at always being in heel mode. The dude,
you'll never know how he really thinks or how he really feels.
The dude loves pro wrestling. So you're crazy if you don't think he actually pays attention to that.
Yeah, but he's doing great work to get people riled up. How did Preston get busted open? Me and my sister were confused at him bleeding. The chain that Hook had. Hook gave him a shot, and
Hook came over the barricade with the chain, hit him with the chain.
Yeah, I think he did like a Superman punch off of it, or like the forearm that AJ Styles hits. Forbidden Door doesn't make sense for MJF and Adam Cole, both of them being in AEW alone. Danielson, Okada, and Omega Ospreay, to say the least. Jungle Boy turning heel. He had that chair for 2 weeks now. Telling you, keep an eye on it. When you least expect it, it's going to happen. Hollywood Jack Perry is coming. Let me see. You a blimp fan? You live in Gotham or something?
Bro, I'm glad you mentioned the blimps, though, E. I want to see blimps over Gotham in the next Batman movie, okay? Give me the blimps.
Why you got to see the blimps?
Because they're popular in Batman. They're in the comics. They're in the animated series. They're in the video games. I want to see blimps over Gotham. That's all.
Me and Ed often talk about Batman and what's going on in that world. Much love to Ed.
Batman the animated series, greatest cartoon ever.
As soon as I hit the well, I got knock it off. Knock it off. That's what I was thinking. Don't ever play that ever again. Keep Paul White off my television. It's a staple. Original Biggie laughing. That's what I was thinking about him being cut. I didn't think the match was bad. People are feeling, thank you. Everyone's yelling at me, Karate Man. Someone said the Karate Kid again. I love Karate Kid, one of my favorite movies. I want Punk versus Kenta.
Get Caps Lock off out of here, man. That dude is just jealous that someone took his move and made it popular.
I think he's just gunning for a match, truthfully.
Bro,
I think he's smart.
He needs a paycheck is what he needs. He went back to New Japan. He's not doing anything. No one cares about Caps Lock.
He is the New Japan Strong Openweight champion.
No one cares about Caps Lock.
I care for you.
No one cares.
I like Kenta.
You putting your name in Caps Lock doesn't make it any more special.
I always have MJF's theme in my head, play that shit in my car in small towns all the time. I got to go to small towns to do it. Come to the big city and play that MJF theme. People know. Andrade splitting from Roosh and Company. He's becoming Miro 2.0. I don't know what they're doing with Andrade. I have no words for Andrade. I want those Batman the Animated Series blips over Gotham.
See?
Batman Beyond was better.
Whoa, Dustin. Whoa. I don't think Batman Beyond was better. I love Batman Beyond. You will never hear me argue against Terry McGinnis. That's my boy, okay? And Will Friedle doing the voice. Dude, it was his first ever voice acting job. And same with Kevin Conroy, who did Bruce Wayne's voice on Batman the Animated Series. That was his first ever voice acting job. And so the parallels are just beautiful. But you wouldn't have gotten Batman Beyond without Batman the Animated Series. I just love everything. I love all the characters from Batman the Animated Series. Beats ass all day. But Batman Beyond, great sequel. Great, advancement of the character. I could talk about it all day. I love these characters.
Terrell, I love the line. That show was pure violence. I am vengeance. I am night. I am Batman. They need to do a live action one. RIP Adam West. Let Keaton be in Batman Beyond. Show you right, Casey. Batman the Animated Series intro started with the police blimps. James Gunn need to talk to Bruce Timm real quick. Dustin said he likes the song because it echoes down the street. No comment on Johnny Swinger Impact era. Y'all leave Johnny Swinger alone. He's a legend.
He says better.
It's okay.
Val Kilmer was Renegade says Val Kilmer was the best Batman. I love Val. I love Val Kilmer. He's amazing.
I can tell you this, he ain't the worst. I'll argue with someone if they say that. I don't agree.
100%.
I was there when Swinger beat Austin Aries in the no cell at Melrose Ballroom in Queens. I was there. Dustin, y'all okay? Stop it, E. The Casey, you think the new Batman the Animated Series will meet the OG greatest?
I'm not sure.
Laugh my ass off in Queens. You got all TNA's worst hits
Oh my
down.
Oh my God.
Listen, y'all leave it alone. Val did a great job. I'm glad to hear more people praising Val Kilmer.
Heck yeah.
A lot of people usually crapped on that Batman. Cameron, I realized something that Callis family could be an homage to the Heenan family back then. That's something to think about as well. Interesting. Let's get into Tony Khan had a big announcement, and you guys can't get mad at me. You know when the jokes come, the jokes gotta come. Tony Khan will announce the first main event match for AEW Collision tonight in Chicago that premieres Saturday, June 17th. Saturday night, 8 p.m. Make sure you guys check it out. That's Eastern Standard Time. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for being here in Colorado Springs, Colorado.
It's much better, but I always laugh when he comes up and they cut to Tony Khan. Just say thanks, guys. Every time you'll laugh because it just sounds just like that. Thanks, guys. Yep. He announces the match. I'm getting into it. I don't care. It is Samoa Joe, Jay White, and Juice Robinson versus CM Punk and FTR. I almost said CM FTR. Things gonna get interesting. I'm telling you. Now listen. I know we talked about this before. I cannot be upset, bro. The story with Punk and Joe. I love that Punk has never beaten Joe. It don't matter if it was a 4-way. It didn't matter if it was 1-on-1. Punk can't beat Joe. And I think you could tell a great story with that. Even if you want to do a short little thing and then come back to it, it's a good story to tell. And I told everyone, if it were up to me and you wanted a shock way to win, Samoa Joe beat CM Punk in the first match back.
100%.
Tell it.
100%.
We agree on this?
Punk doesn't win this match. You can't. You got to say Punk's first win over Joe for like a 1-on-1 match, like special match, like at a pay-per-view.
I agree.
Like it writes itself. It writes itself.
Dusty, yes, we did talk about the Iron Sheik.
R.I.P.
Batman Forever. I love it. I love Jim Carrey as the Riddler. I thought it worked for the
I know, but
version.
Tommy Lee Jones's Two-Face is terrible.
We were talking about Jim Carrey.
I know Jim Carrey's awesome. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's afraid of the big black bat? I get it. I love him. But Tommy Lee Jones brings that down. Also, that's the one with Drew Barrymore, right?
Yes, where she's the she was the other.
She was the girl, and it was the lady from Entourage. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. I feel bad.
Does it begin with a J?
That I can't remember that actress's name.
But Drew Barrymore was on the angel side of him. And the Forever was passable, but that Val Kilmer, the best Batman, y'all need to get timed out. Well, I never said he was the best Batman. I just said that I don't like when he gets slandered as the worst sometimes. We're live, pal. We're live.
Whoa. I'm trying to.
Joe is the oddball. I get it. He has thrown challenges, but Don Callis is Bruce Wayne. No.
Get out of here.
Worst Batman and was Batman and
Debbie
Robin.
Debbie Mazar.
There it is for you. Yeah, I do not like Batman and Robin. I actually saw that out of town, and for some reason, I'll never forget. I was like, wow.
You know what you didn't see in theaters was the original Batman, because you were a child, and this man keeps trying to tell me that he saw the original Batman in theaters when he was like 2 years old, and he has fond memories of it. Do you guys remember when you were 2 years old?
I was 3, and I do.
First of all, it came out in '89.
Dude, I have premonitions. I can see, like, you ever seen That's So Raven where she looks into that's me, bro. I got that. It's just,
came out in '89. You were 2.
That's a lot of weight to throw around for one match and it being the first match back. I don't know what you mean by that, BJ. We're going to have to clarify that statement. Joe and Punk, first time since August 2005.
Is that a fat joke?
What? Oh, you fat shaming, BJ? I'm kidding. CM Punk still can't beat Samoa Joe. Here's the thing. This is what, but he's a Punk mark. He always said he'll advocate for Punk. I just said Punk would lose. I would be like, yo, Punk, I need you to lose this match, bro. 100%. I need you to lose this match. It'll be bigger in the end. Punk and FTR are going to eat a loss on the first night back. That's how I'd book it.
Yep.
Trios match. Boo. Quill says it's supposed to be 1-on-1 between Punk and Joe. That's pay-per-view worthy, though, Quills. You ain't giving that away for free.
Yeah.
You can't. You'll still get the same effect. Clooney was good. See, this is where we get into weird things.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree with that because George Clooney basically is Bruce Wayne. So I'm not going to say that he was a terrible Bruce Wayne, but he was a terrible Batman.
That goes into the same realm of who's the other guy that we say that about as well?
Spider-Man?
No. Who's a good Bruce Wayne?
We're sticking with Batman.
Yeah.
Good Bruce Wayne.
Who's your boy that they always shit on? Martha.
Oh, Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought he was good in both roles, but he's definitely
Wayne.
Ben Affleck is talking about Batman the Animated Series. Ben Affleck is literally Bruce Wayne from that cartoon come to life. It's insane. Put them side by side. It's crazy.
Oh, BJ said Batman Forever was the most emotional of all the Batman movies.
I mean, it definitely had the best song, baby.
I was gonna wait for
but
you.
Did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen?
But Arnold provided entertainment. All right, everyone chill. Now delete that Arnold from the movie and you might have something. Yo, I love that everyone's Batman fans in here. This is great.
I'm sorry, we got off on a tangent. I'm sorry.
No, you guys got to definitely ask Derek about Batman. Derek's got some crazy Batman opinions too. Only thing I like about Batman and Robin was Alicia Silverstone, and just not her in that they changed her from the comic to the series.
Yeah,
who's got that? That's so Ravens reference on their bingo card. That's right. Why is Punk repackaged like Negan from The Walking Dead? I think Punk just shaved his head because he wanted to. Punk. So me and Casey love Punk for this as well. He always changes his look. He never looks the same. Some people just stay. This is my role. This is what I do, and you just keep coming out the same. And I'm like, bro, it's been. I don't want to use him as an example. John Hennigan.
Yeah, dude, Johnny, whatever you want to call him, the man of 1,000 names, dude. He is
talented performer,
super talented performer. Looks like $1 million physically, but that man is literally still coming out with bedazzled sunglasses, wearing Affliction t-shirts.
Like 2010,
bro. It's not 2005 anymore. Like, what are you doing? The pants. Like, change the look up, bro. Like, he's so talented. He could be such a star. But he just looks like that all the time still.
Right? Sup, Conrad. What if Don Callis becomes the Sonny Ono of AEW in the pipeline to New Japan like Cobb and Aussie Open? Could do that. Call Scott Steiner. He's fat. I just thought that was a pretty star-studded 6-man for a return match. Okay, I totally agree.
They want Collision to be they want to kick off Collision really well.
Right. I'm trying to skip through some of these comments. I apologize. I'm happy though that I'm getting more comments in here. If you guys definitely want something read, this is gonna sound super douchey of me, but send me like $1 super chat, and if it pops up, I have to read it. There's like no other choice to it, I think. But just let me know, or put like a star, put something in there so that I know that you really, really want that read. TK's gonna have Collision girls like Nitro. I don't see him doing that. I can see him having a stage similar to Nitro though. Kiss from a Rose is the greatest song ever made, greatest movie song easily, I think, because people still sing that to this day. Is my favorite. Oh, someone said Kiss from a Rose is my all-time favorite song. I'll take your bed flick and raise you Battison.
I mean, I love Battison. Don't get me wrong. I love Battison. The Batman is amazing. Can't wait for the next one.
Batflick had the worst Alfred. Okay. Tommy Lee, Two-Face over Rob Zombie. Concur.
Yeah, 100%. Rob Zombie's garbage.
Rob Zombie's banned forever for making that Halloween 2. Why should it be Alfred by the Sea? Let's see. Like Jericho reinvented his character Conrad with Punk. Yeah, I mean Jericho was always great at reinventing himself. The problem is now he's been stuck.
Exactly. Jericho always would go away. He'd go on tour with his band. He would do whatever, but he hasn't left. He hasn't he needs to go away. His feuds go on way too long anymore. He needs to go away.
Why is Batman Forever got Robin washing his clothes with his feet? See, they were trying to show his athletic prowess and why he could be Robin. Johnny Nitro looking like someone off Jersey Shore. Yes, it's bad. How you gonna say Batman with who's the best Joker and the Beetlejuice guy? What best Joker? That's up to taste, bro. You can argue either one of those. I think. Kyra, you gonna sing that So Raven theme? I could. We could do Corey in the house too if you guys want. Totally up to you.
I don't think we reference that guy anymore.
Why, do you do something bad?
Yeah.
Oh God, why everybody doing something bad? I can't say shit.
I can't remember what it is, but Google that guy. After you watch this, after we're done.
I'm not gonna lie, his show wasn't that great anyway, truthfully.
Yeah.
I just know he was the annoying little brother from that show. Konosuke Takeshita wins the squash match. He wins with the V trigger. Peep the game. More coming. Don Callis has heat. We mentioned it before. Callis heat is real heat.
Yep.
He got booed out of the arena. Christian Cage and Luchasaurus are backstage. They found out Arn Anderson eats hamburgers, and they say, you know what? We got to go kick his ass. Put cheese on that burger, Arn.
No. Cheese. I love a good hamburger myself. So that's not the reason.
Brock Anderson got his ass kicked and his blood was dried up in like 10 seconds.
Dude, clearly makeup. That blood was like already dried.
I will say this. I don't know if you caught this promo, but him and Pillman Jr. been cutting some good promos in Ring of Honor together. I kind of like them together. If they can put it and make it mesh and work well. Pillman's been the one on the mic.
Brock Anderson looks like he should be wearing a polo tucked into some boating shorts with those brown strappy sandals with no socks but a clear sock tan line. Like, it's just, get out of here. Brock Anderson's the worst.
Rob said,
zero charisma.
Rob said y'all can talk all that shit all you want about Rob Zombie, but it doesn't change the fact that Dragula's a banger. You saw it on ECW one night. Cut it out. Cut it out with the Muppets in the back. What is this?
Oh man.
It is a classic. I will sing that at any time. Someone said Corey in the house. Best Joker, Mark Hamill. Listen,
hey,
I don't have too many arguments about Jokers. Terrell, the song, damn it. Might have to the burgers and fries deal for Collision. Hamburgers are good. Listen, I'll take a hamburger too, but if I got the choice to put some cheese on that bit, I will. Baby, oh, here we go. Kiss from a Rose. I never understood hamburgers. Throw some cheese on that ish. See, yeah,
no.
I'm with
cheese
you, bro.
ruins it.
Is Collision going to be Nitro or WCW Saturday Night? That's up to the ratings, I think. We'll be sitting up here, laugh out loud, classic Conrad. Kiss from the Rose is also a bop. As should everyone. Love it, love it, love it. And let me get into this TBS Championship. I really don't have a lot of notes for this one. I kind of feel bad. Chris Statlander versus Anna Jay. We just discussed in this Anna Jay.
What I just kind of touched on it, like with Jericho, and like I guess this isn't a feud. This is just his group. Like the JAS need to break up. It's just Jericho, and that can make Jericho go away.
It's starting to. I think what it hurts is Sammy is like getting babyface pops, and you can't really go forward with it, or you can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
At this point in time, and I feel like we don't know if Sammy's a heel or a face. It's weird. Now 2.0, I think, have benefited from him, and I think Jake Hager needs him because there won't be much for him to do.
I agree, but
everyone else could be doing better.
Garcia benefited from it in the beginning. Like, it definitely brought him to new heights, new fame. But again, he's been with it so long, it's dragging him back down. Like, he needs to break away. There was a chance, like, last year sometime when it looked like the stars were aligned for him to turn on Jericho, and Tony just didn't do it. And just, he's like, what's Garcia doing now? Like, he's just, and yeah.
I like that dance though. I'm not gonna lie, the little dance with the hips.
Yeah, but they need to turn. Like, he and 2.0 need to turn on Jericho and Hager and kick them to the curb. Jericho can go away for a little bit and then come back refreshed.
Just so it clears the air, BJ said Corey is being sued for alleged illegal activity, which he is stating is being done as extortion. He may or may not be the troublesome one as of right now. We'll see.
Fair enough.
I was waiting for Jericho to call up to BC Gold just to piss fans off. Don't do that. Jericho shouldn't have a group. He should be at the tail end of his solo run for retirement. Let me see here. JAS isn't needed. Now, Orlando Brown from That's So Raven, that's a whole other story. Yeah, no words for him. No words for him. I miss 3J. That's all I can say. Let's see here. Quill says Statlander and Anna Jay was pretty standard match. Statlander retains. You're running over this. Daddy Magic Matt Menard was out there. Anna Jay just feels lost in this group. They brought her over to be with Ty, I think, and they could have been a tag team, but now Ty's out. Doesn't make sense. Maybe she can prop up in a role. I don't know. They need to do something with this group though soon.
Yep.
Ty has been watching the back. Taya heel turn. I can see it coming.
Taya's awesome. I'm a massive fan of hers.
The kid from Major Pain? Yes, the kid from Major Pain. Someone actually, I saw a picture this week where I forgot when Major Pain like grabbed him his head or had him in the head. Like that's why he's the way he is now because of the scene right here. Word on the street is Renegade 2K loves Double J. I believe it. He loves that JEFF JARRET. I knew you were gonna put it in there for him. Carl should have been tougher on 3J. The Shermanator. You guys are wilding in the chat. I love it.
Wow.
I love it. Let us get into, so I tried to write down the Rampage matches as fast as I can. Rampage, you got Lucha Brothers and Bandito versus Ethan Page, Lee Moriarty, and Big Bill. Powerhouse Hobbs in action. The Acclaim versus SAP, Spanish Announce Project. 4-way. I like it. There's some stakes on Rampage. What do you know? You can watch Britt Baker versus Sky Blue, Mercedes Martinez, and Nyla Rose. 4-way for the title shot at the Women's Championship. We got a little promo after that with the current champ, Toni Storm. Love it. Next week on Dynamite, we got the Mogul Embassy versus the Best Friends, MJF versus Adam Cole, Blackpool Combat Club versus the Hung Bucks. And then we reviewed already what the first main event of Collision is going to be. Got good times coming up for AEW. Good reason to subscribe to the channel. Everything Pro Wrestling on YouTube. Type it in, put it in for us. And main event time. It's time for the main event. And Ricky Starks, Jay White, Juice Band, FTR banned from ringside. I told Casey the moment I saw that, red flags went up. It was a big red flag. Ricky attacked Jay on the ramp. Ricky was looking for weapons, couldn't find any. I don't know who messed that up. Might be some Fight Forever type stuff here, but
yeah.
Well, where's the weapons, bro?
Dude, Ricky went all around that ring and then just decided to flip the stairs over.
And I think he hit someone, and he definitely was like, "Sorry about that."
Yeah,
sorry,
didn't mean to do that.
It was great. Jay White eventually gets on top with the offense in the picture-in-picture. Ricky hits a great tornado DDT. And right when Ricky has the upper hand, he hits the Rochambeau ref bump. This is the part where I think Quills didn't like it, but I loved it. The Gun Club. I was telling Casey, we've been talking about it. I said Gun Club and Big Bill are the guys who I would pick up for this Bullet Club Gold. You need more people in it. They set him up. They do the finish. Yo, Austin, I hate Billy Gunn's kids because they have all of his athleticism. Like, it is amazing how high he got up for that. Knocks him out. He knew he landed it. He was just like, yeah, they got a feeling themselves. Give them the shirts next week, baby. 1, 2, 3, or after the Blade Runner, excuse me. 1, 2, 3. Jay White picks up the win. Jay White does his thing, man.
And then my boy Juice comes out to taunt.
Yeah, Ricky. Look at everybody talking about the King of the Mountain. Jeff Jarrett getting some love. Keith Lee and Orange Cassidy. Ricky. Yes. We yelled that before Pro Wrestling Shoot. You missed it when we were talking about the video package that had aired. Let's get to the real part of the AEW stream. Today was the AEW video game stream. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Come subscribe on down. AEW acknowledges EPW. They were in the stream earlier. Much love to them. Wait, Casey, favorite band is Kiss?
No, I don't like Kiss at all.
I actually couldn't tell you a Kiss song.
I don't like Kiss. My favorite bands, it's tough. All time, probably Foo Fighters. I'm a 90s kid.
Changes. Who the F is Jay White fighting at Forbidden Door? I think he goes up against the Bullet Club leader in New Japan. I think he goes up against David Finlay. And I think you could even have a Bullet Club Gold versus Bullet Club big, like 8-man tag match or something.
100%. I'd love it.
And you better keep House of Torture out of there. I swear to you, Ghetto, I know you love your House of Torture. They suck. I do not want Evil in a big match. I hate it. I want to rock. Oh, okay. Dustin must be a Kiss fan. Dude, I can tell you. Favorite Kiss song? Lick It Up. Stop putting that cowboy hat when you say this stuff up. To all the wrestlers, just know if you accidentally hit me during a match or splash water in my face, falling to the ground and immediately starting to twitch, bring me my money.
100%.
The Gun Club and Bullet Club Gold is equal to Captain New Japan joining the group. Respect, Casey. Just finished Dave Grohl's book. It's really good.
I need to read it. I'm glad you liked it.
Conrad, do you like Metallica? Their music's all right. I definitely am upset about the Napster thing though still, but their music's all right. You know,
there'll always be a like angry seed there anytime I think of them.
Yeah, you got me a lot of viruses on Frostwire and Bearshare because of you guys. Ricky Starks and Jay White was a great back and forth match until that trash finish happened with the ref bumps. Interference from the Ass Boys. Do better, AEW. I think they deserve the spot, Quills. I think they're really deserving. They have, when they were the tag champs, I thought they exceeded expectations from what people were saying for them.
I agree. The guns are awesome.
Who said black? Who said NWO black and silver? If you don't get out of here with that Bret Hart, Hall, Nash, and Jared NWO. My question is, Guns joining. Who's the fourth that will be with CMFTR? I think that remains to be seen. I don't think you need to add anybody to it either. NWO Black. So you can actually probably use that to build up to the New Japan match, whatever you're going to do. Whoever is going to interfere. Rob Zombie over House of Torture. I stopped halfway and went to the audiobook because he is the narrator on it, so it just feels right.
Sweet. I'll do the same.
Quill says, stop screwing over Ricky Starks. These are the paths that baby faces have to take, bro. Viruses from LimeWire some people had. yes. The best NWO black and silver. Kazaa and Morpheus. Yes, Kazaa. One of my favorite rap lines was, I can't even LimeWire, dude. One of my favorites. And I didn't put this picture up, but I downloaded it, so I'm going to put it up there for a second. Real quick, I guess we can get into Casey. No, first, let's talk a little Fight Forever. AEW Fight Forever is coming out June 29th, bro. How you feeling about the game from what you've seen? I like getting other people's opinion on it.
I am excited. I love the old school feel to it. I don't need everything to be. I get, like, with technology nowadays, every video game feels like it's pushing to be as realistic looking as possible. But I just want a fun game, and this looks fun.
E said, let's discuss what Deadlock said. Let's talk about it. And by the way, I put rating for Dynamite in the chat. I know we didn't do that tonight. Final rating for Dynamite?
I give it 14 watermelons.
I don't know what that means, but we'll allow it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Fight Forever. I think it's going to be a great game. A lot of people said don't go in expecting no mercy from the Deadlock podcast that E is referencing. I listened to a clip of it earlier. Actually, that's what was playing in the car where I had stopped it. They had referenced if you go in thinking it's going to be no mercy, it's not. And if you go in looking at it like, oh, maybe it's Here Comes the Pain, it's not. I think it's a hybrid of a lot of those other video games. If you played like Day of Reckoning, it seems like they took stuff from all the classics, even the chain wrestling that's in it. I heard it's done very well, and it feels a lot better than the 2K games, I guess, where you're like just holding a button or you're rotating a stick somewhere. That's not fun. They're like, let's do like a rock, paper, scissors type of thing. Like if you press square, that overrides triangle, triangle overrides circle, whatever your button scheme is.
Sick. I love watermelons, so it's a good rating.
Yeah. Casey, I think, also does this to show like it doesn't really matter what you say about the rating if you enjoy a good show.
If you enjoy the show, you enjoy the show.
Yeah, I've seen pizza up here. I've seen a bunch of things. What a sick foot. The face. I can throw a propane tank at wrestlers. It's a must buy for me. Yeah, that looks fun. Dynamite gets a hamburger tonight. EPW gets that double with cheese. I love it. Rating for tonight: AEW large Domino's pizza. EPW gets a Pizza Hut stuffed crust. All right.
I like it.
Tokyo just said I'm an E-drone. All right. Feel free. Had to make our PC sick so we could get that media share before our song began.
Man.
Yep, those were the good old days. Game looks good though. Let's see. Gunther is the Joe Kick of WWE. What?
Wow.
Did he? Do I dare look up the score of this game right now?
Oh, dude,
it's got to be over, right? I'm surprised nobody has said anything down there. It's pretty quiet. Yes. Nugs for the dub.
Okay.
I think I predicted Denver. I got Denver in 5. That's my prediction. I've said that since the beginning. Thank you, Terrell. Terrell showing some love. Conrad, can we keep Casey and Derek on as a 3-way? Yeah. If you pay for Casey to move here, Ken, just send it. We just need a few super chat donations so that it's split up nicely. What would you say? 20K, 30K?
Oh yeah, that would do it.
Yeah, he's just got to move from the West Coast, and time he's gonna be losing 3 hours when he comes over here. Not a big deal though. We can set up. I would love for Casey to stick around and be back. Maybe he will be in the future. We never know.
I appreciate that, man. I try to keep it funny.
King and Queen, Kevin Nash remix, Chris Farley, Nuggets won, Denver dominated. I was told. I have Denver in 7. Someone said NBA. Come on now, don't start that. I know you're an NHL guy, Jesse. Don't start that NBA thumbs down. Models look good, Casey.
Yep.
3-way. Oh, here you go. All I need is the JR Cowboy hat when someone says something. That's all I need. What is let me see here. Did we not touch on anything else?
Well, you had the picture of
Forbidden Door. Let's get into that real quick while we're waiting here. If you guys got some more Fight Forever comments, put them in now, or forever hold your peace. I got Casey on here, so we'll go for whatever until he's tired or whatever.
Oh man, we are gonna do. I'll do Omega Ospreay first. I got Ospreay getting the dub in that one. I love it. I love both those guys. They always, it's just hard hitting matches. They're both insanely talented, and I got Ospreay taking that one. Getting a little revenge.
By the way, there's still a story with Ospreay too that people aren't realizing from New Japan. Ospreay still needs to get that dub over Okada, so that's going to have to come back into play eventually. The question more so is when.
And I have, oh man, that other one's tough. I'm going to say Danielson over Okada. CJ's going to disagree.
I don't know. I feel like Danielson's just too unselfish to do that.
I know, he's too nice. He's from the Pacific Northwest.
Casey hates people that are too nice. I don't know why he does this. It's okay.
He's too nice. Be selfish.
It's okay. Let me see here. I'm coming back up. EPW 10 out of 10 Quills. We appreciate you. Dynamite, like always, was 8 out of 10. Man, that gun club really hurt that rating for you. I respect it. Pro Wrestling Shoot Stanley Cup. Thumbs up. Here you go with the cowboy hat. NHL. I love NHL too. It's just our team sucked for years now, and I'm over it. Nice to see that it's been 2 months since 2K23 being out, and we're on patch 11.8.497-25. Great stuff. Go Vegas Knights and the NBA Finals push into Father's Day.
Boo Vegas Knights. We don't like Eichel here.
Yeah, he can stay gone. Damn, Conrad, you will see those bangers live, bro. Someone's gonna have to check on me that night. It's gonna be rough. I applied for a media pass too, but I didn't get in. Will someone tell your boy Will Washington to holler at me? I already tweeted Will. I need More Than a Woman theme for by Aaliyah for Chris Statlander. I don't care what anybody says. If Tony got them deep pockets, make it happen. If that's the gimmick we're going with for it. And yeah, those bangers live are going to be great. I can't wait to see it. I don't know if I'm going to do a review that night because I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be done afterwards with it, but I look forward to it. What is this? Pro Wrestling Shoot NHL over NBA except for when Jordan was playing. College football. Hey, nothing wrong with college football. Go UB Bulls.
Hey, college football. I'm from Eugene, Oregon, baby. Go Ducks.
I thought you were about to do one of those. Casey Briggs, Eugene, Oregon. Linebacker.
Casey Briggs, University of Oregon, linebacker. Go Ducks.
Let's see. Night sweep, somebody said. Oh, I hope not. What's wrong with the Pacific Northwest? Wait a minute. He's out by you. So this is the weird part. Jesse's Washington. James is Cali, and you're like all three of you live in like the 3 states right there. And I'm like, why don't you guys all just hang out? You guys probably could. But I guess he told me it's like a really far ride to California from Washington to California. It's probably insane. And, you know, we live in New York, so I'm just like, hey, just go across. Just like when someone tells me, yeah, just go to New York City. I'm like, New York City's further than Canada. Like, I don't think you understand that. That's why I'm going to a Toronto show instead of like, I would go to all those shows if I could then where I'm like, yeah, Arthur Ashe, I'll be there.
Ooh,
no.
BJ's got Okada winning.
It's going to rain in the desert. It's going to be a good match, bro. Either way, we win. As fans, we win. Ospreay beat Okada at Wrestle Kingdom. But I think they're trying to tell the story. He wants to beat him for the championship there. So that's why I feel like Okada's going to get the belt back eventually from Sonata. Show was great. Starting last week, AEW on a slow uptick. Cowboy hat, people are going in. Brian should beat Okada, but Okada can take a loss. 2K hype is dead. Fight Forever marketing, perfect timing. Hope the Fire Lessons by Forbidden Door 2. Get the BGs instead. Conrad, insert that Randy Marsh meme. Yes, that's basically it for 20 hours.
Yeah.
I'll drive to Portland all day, 3-hour trip.
Dude, the Portland show was crazy. I loved it.
See, it was really, that was a rampage.
Go back and watch that rampage. You'll see me and my brother. My brother's rocking the Buffalo Sabres jersey. He and I are going nuts.
Yeah, you're on hard camera side, right?
Yeah.
Right,
you'll see us the whole show. I'm rocking my Bret Hart shirt because he's the best there was, best there is, best there ever will be. Excellence of execution. Screw Goldberg.
Regina. I was at the Portland show, he said, and the Seattle show. Yeah, those were two really good crowds. They should go back there.
I know. I'd love for Portland to get a pay-per-view.
Quills asked for it. I must deliver.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You better win Money in the Bank, too. Give LA Knight Money in the Bank.
100%.
100%. He was also the best at losing to Salt. Just saying. Ooh, MJF. Harsh. Yeah. I love it. Screw Goldberg. Somebody put. Leave Bill alone. He might be showing up soon. Just letting you guys know. Be prepared.
New international. We're talking about Miro and Pac. No, Goldberg. Who's next?
Right. I don't know what. Chucky Bailey, I don't know who that is, but okay. All right, yeah. So we got a lot here going on. Casey, this was a special episode.
I was happy to be here. Thank you for bringing me on.
As a tribute to the Sheik, fuck the Goldberg.
That's right.
LA Knight, Money in the Bank, yes, effing please. Yeah. Goldberg with the stun gun to OC. That damn Bill Goldberg.
Yep.
Gilbert over Goldberg. Shout out to Dwayne Gill. He actually trained some people that I've interviewed in the past. Love it. Yeah, this was fun, man. This was really good.
Thanks for flying me out here.
Oh, absolutely. EPW credit cards, no problem. Derek's been suspended from them. He's not even allowed to use them anymore.
Yeah.
It was.
I saw what he was charging to him.
Yeah. You got to stay out of establishments like that, Derek. I don't know what you were doing
Seriously.
there, but it's not kosher for the EPW brand.
And you cannot take a steak sandwich in there.
Yeah, you cannot bring the meat up in there.
No.
It's just not right. But thank you so much, Casey. It was a good moment tonight. I will shake your hand live on the air. That's the photo op. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us tonight. I hope you guys had fun talking a little Batman. Everything else, like I said, man, come back, sign up for EPW, tell a friend. I heard AEW was in the chat and charged the flight to their card. It's on them. Yo, tell them.
I wish, man. They could write it off easy.
Quote the Pro Wrestler Shoot. Them pockets run deep, Tony Khan got it. Running deep. Why is that? Hey, stop putting that. That is when you say something pervy, that is the new emoji you have to use, just the JR Cowboy hat.
Blackula.
Blackula. What is happening with that? But guys, we're gonna get up on out of here. Thank you so much for rocking with us tonight on Everything Pro Wrestling. For myself and the tag team partner all the way from Eugene, we are out for this episode of Everything Pro Wrestling. See you guys later. Peace.
Peen.
Everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast for the people, the best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin, the opinions, the lesson, yes. By the fans, for the fans, not many in this can understand, This the podcast to show you who I am, Conrad Cushman, the legend in the plans, Please listen every day to the showcase. The opinions and knowledge that anyone can take. Showing you how it is done. Proving I am number one. What a legend becomes. This is now my time to show you that I am here. This podcast just to make it loud and clear. by the fans, for the fans, not many whose head can understand everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people, the best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin, the opinion and the lesson, yes. Everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast for the people, the best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin, the opinions, the lesson, yes.